Another
Lanes are
day
coming together.
in paradise.
Nectar is far better than jewels. You want to slow down? I won't say no. Oh, I heard you. Who's next? Oh, forgot about you. Well, you killed yourself. Nope. Not want to get hit. Did not want to get hit. Just trying to stun lock you a bit.
Looks like a good batch.
No urns. Looks like Demeter or Daedalus hammer. We'll go with the hammer.
Long spears. Who's next?
Oh, you definitely need to die. Nice. Charging your spin attack makes you sturdy and pulse for 40 damage. Interesting. Special deals damage to armor would be good because we are going to start getting to armored enemies. Hold special for up to 200% base damage, minimum range reduced. A pulsing damage that also would inflict frost, I assume. Stacking frost could be really good, but damaging to armor, I think, is also very important. Sturdy makes me take less damage, so if I am hit while I'm in that mode... How fast does it pulse? Oh, I don't know. I think I gotta focus on armor. Armor means fights take a lot longer and I can't stun lock enemies, so if I can cut through that faster, I've got to.
Baraffa grows stronger.
And I don't think I need any of that. I guess I can't see any difference because it's just doing more damage to armor, so there's nothing to view. I was gonna check out the pulsing, but I didn't grab that one. We'll go with more health. If I can get up to 200 max health, that's a good healthy amount.
A centaur heart.
And a fountain.
That's better. Refreshing.
And I get to go talk to Patroclus. Gotta remember his name. Which we will definitely do.
Is clinging to a memory what keeps the soul from fading? Why then, would that I could simply leave that glimmer of my past behind, for there is nothing.
I feel like he would just talk forever, so we'll give you another gift.
Why would you waste a proper vintage on the likes of me? Questions that are better left unanswered, I would guess.
Huh.
If this eases your burden even for a little while, then it's in good hands as far as I'm concerned.
Still toiling around within Elysium, I see. Battling my brethren. In the name of glory, is that it?
I'm heading for the surface. Though your brethren are slowing me down. Whether for glory or at my father's behest.
Your father? Ah, that's right. But you're the prince, aren't you? You must see plainly, then, what your birthright amounts to. You're no better off than any of us here. Now go.
Yep. I don't actually need to replenish my death defiances. So restoring more health or doing more damage. And I think doing more damage. Hopefully that will carry over to the boss fight. But I'm not sure exactly where we are. mean, I guess I can check. We're on chamber 30. I want to say the boss fight was like chamber 30 or 34, like 34-ish. I've got the gold, but I know we're going to have another Karen shop right before the boss, and I don't want to waste all of my gold right before I go to that shop again. But do I want to do a boss fight? Suppose. We are max health.
It's the butterfly ball.
You could just die super fast. I would be immensely grateful. Okay. Let's just kill all of you. Nope. Oh, I was hoping to get you before you gained your powers. Nope. Die, please. And then spear. Forgot that I could break through the armor with that throw.
Better stay away from me.
Lost 40 health. Not the best, but not the worst. And we get a upgraded boon. I get her call. That's valuable. You deal critical damage to a foe near is marked. No, we'll go for the call, which I always forget. That's right trigger. Assuming we do make it to Hades, having a call on hand is useful. Does her call benefit from waiting until it's full? So I can do a single arrow every quarter gauge. Wow, the god gauge is 5 bars. I thought it was 4. Now I'm confused, but I'm looking at the bottom left of the screen. But yes, I can do an arrow. Or if I wait for all 5 stocks, then I can shoot 10 arrows. Where are we at on keys? I see that. Yes, I'm at 8 keys. We need 30 for the next set of mirrors. Or do I keep going for darkness? Probably keep going for darkness to get that death defiance. We'll get that long before we get the next mirror unlock, I think. Just break through your
Think you can stop me?
armor. No, no, no. No, no, no. Alright, you gotta die. Nope. Nope. I gotta kill this guy. Give me a moment. Thank you. Alright. Huh. No urns. So, money or palm? I think we'll go palm. Feel free to die. Thank you. Hoping that I could get the max hit. No, no, no. No, no, no. No, no, no. No, 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 no. You guys are crazy. Whew.
Delicious.
Let's see. I need to cast more. But I use this all the time, so boosting it probably better than boosting a cast that I don't use enough.
Palm power.
Gems or keys. Key. Boss fight for gems? Heck no.
Flame wheels.
Let's just keep you guys as far away as possible.
Well.
Nope. You were not supposed to hit me.
That's one more.
There are no urns here that I'm seeing. Okay, so this has got to be right before the boss fight. So we'll go for Karen. Looking out for any good urns. There aren't any.
No need to thank me, mate.
Okay, we have lots of gold. So let's buy the boon.
I'll pay for that.
A duo. Your cast fires a second projectile which deals reduced base damage. That could be good. Your god gauge charges up faster when you deal critical damage. After you deal critical damage, foes marked. We'll go with the duo. Might as well grab those when they're available. Palm.
The power of the gods.
Boost the flood shot. Boost that. 1% greater chance of all attacks being critical? Nah. Let's go with the flood shot. And then some healing.
Always a pleasure, Karen.
Thank you, Karen. Let's try taking on these two.
Hey everyone, I'm back.
So, Hellspawn, you seek to break through to the surface of the world. But you shall not achieve your goal whilst I yet live and breathe, or the equivalent of it here in the splendors of Elysium.
And you leave me with little choice but to make you shut up already, and your bull-headed manservant there.
That Minotaur whom you address is my dear friend, you preconceiving stain upon the earth. Asterius and I are brothers here in death, as we were enemies in life. Not that you could ever understand fraternal bonds as strong as ours. Fiend, who taught you such sloppy technique?
Not yet.
I swear I'll get you yet.
I'm out.
Nope, I do not want to get attacked by you. Nope, 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 nope. No. Trying to get you stacks of frost.
Gracious audience.
Don't do that.
You monster!
Ow. Ow. So usually he just stood in the center and just let me wail on the Minotaur. But that seems to not be the case anymore. Please die quickly. Nope, do not take more hits, please. Oh, Death Defiance.
No, you don't.
Come on, Minotaur, just down. There we go.
One down, one to go. I can't.
I'm just gonna take cover.
Be gone!
Not now.
old demon!
Ow.
Come, monster! Attack with everything you have!
Okay, we got him half dead, which means he's gonna call on a god.
Ares, give me your power!
Ares. Fun. Oh dear. Having to stay out of Ares' bubble. No. Dude. Oh, I've taken so much damage. No. Like, when he's attacking me so I can't run, but Ares is doing his thing. And it's like, come on. Oh, there's Death Defiance again.
Stand and fight!
You could just die. That would be fantastic.
Blackguard!
Nope.
I'll take care of this.
No, I was trying to stay out of the range. Well, we got him,
Much too close.
but I'm out of Death Defiances, which is definitely not where I want to be.
That was for you, good Shade.
Thank you, Shade. I managed to live.
Happy to entertain you, Shades.
Let's grab the Lucky Tooth, just to give me a Death Defiance. And I guess some healing wouldn't go amiss.
I'm almost out of here. And
But yeah, that was super bad.
watch out, vermin.
We've now made it up here.
Could use the rod of fishing there.
Ooh, how about that?
Got you.
Stonewall.
A stone wall. Back on duty, huh?
So, money-wise, there's stuff to grab, but I don't have the money. Oh, hello.
The widely feared and many-headed Cerberus, the Underworld Sentinel, presides over the entrance to this realm, devouring whole those fool enough to make attempts to flee.
He loves to eat. Can you blame him? Satyr tunnels.
Okay, money, Dio, or Demeter. We'll go Demeter.
Hey!
So for these crowded locations, having Poseidon's boon really helps.
Can't do that.
Unlock you a bit. All right. So far, so good.
I can't. it.
No. You would just die.
Bad time to be a little short of coin.
Oh, could have got a kiss of sticks. But I need 80 more coin. Not even close.
I'm out.
Oh, stay out of the poison. I am poisoned again. Where's...
I'm near death.
I do not like where I'm standing. Nope, 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 nope.
Olympus, I accept this message.
Any healing effects are more potent. Restore a bunch now. If you take damage, and completely chill your foe. When all foes are chill afflicted, they are slower and get decay. That's probably what I was thinking of as decay damage. So, healing now has value for sure. But for the case of I'm planning for a fight with Hades, assuming I get there, then most of the time he's the only one on the field. And so he would just be getting 20 damage every half a second from decay and be slowing down, which is extremely valuable. So I'm gonna go with killing Freeze and hope I survive.
Shivering.
Which is a bold move that may not play out, but I don't see me beating Hades any other way, so I might as well improve my build towards that and hope for the best. Would coin get me anything of value? I could get more health. There's no healing here, so I could get more health or I could buy another boon. Let's buy another boon. Max health helps a little, but at this point it's not going to help much.
Your realm have not yet frozen over, Zagreus.
Your boons become common and gain rarity every 3 encounters. Heck no. When you have no bloodstones less, take less damage and deal more damage. That's valuable. Whenever you cast, damage foes around you and inflict chill. Also could be good. Since I'm trying to get everyone chilled, having an area effect chill is good. Which I could grab both because they both encourage me to cast more. But we'll go with that one.
That's cold.
And then we'll go to Dio.
Not now.
Oh, I need to heal up. That poison is super bad. Thank you for dying quickly enough. Moving on.
Not yet.
Nice. Carrying onward. No, no, no.
Not yet.
Okay. Please let this be the end. Yes.
There it is
Well, we've got
already.
the fountain, so I'll heal up. All right, deal. What you got?
I accept this message.
Gain health from picking up nectars and gain a nectar now, so that will just give me a little bit of max healing. Hangover afflicted foes, inflict it on other foes near them. If your health is low after encounter, restore the threshold. I mean, this is just a free nectar and a little bit more health. We don't have that many encounters left, so I don't think... Neither of those really helps with winning fights. I mean, that one minorly. I'm going to go with this one.
Just the foul sack I need. Yum.
There's some healing.
Some of those urns have coin in them, don't they?
Yep, we got the coin.
Maybe I should check the other passageways before I leave.
Nope, we're gonna just get
Here's
this
the fee.
boost to health. And time for Hades.
Here
you go, Cerberus.
Cerberus accepts the prince's foul offering.
See you,
Cerberus
boy.
vanquished.
Bye.
Okay, once again, we've made it to Hades.
You're never late, Father.
Varatha, I recognize its presence now. That's not just any three-pronged lance you wield. I could never stand to look at it. Once my brothers and my sisters and myself, once our foul work was done.
Oh yeah, I've brought his own spear to fight him.
You mean
Fantastic.
once you chopped up your cruel and overbearing Titan parents, right? Shame you threw it out. It's quite useful.
Perhaps the fates decided that its wielders ought to all eventually wind up on its receiving end. Come then, let us see what the great Achilles has taught you.
Nope, do not take stupid damage.
Darkness. What? Darkness.
Nope,
Oh, trouble.
Prepare.
nope. Taking lots of dumb damage. That's not how you win.
Oh, no!
Nope,
How
that was not a
many
great
times are you making me do this?
fight. We made it to Hades, and that's something.
I'll make it out of here yet.
Considering I was trying to get the hang of things again.
Would you look at that, Hypnos? Care to repeat to me the unsolicited advice you just now offered, now that Zagreus is here?
Oh, well, it is my custom to give pointers to our visitors who come in voluntarily because I do pick up a lot of bits and pieces talking here to everyone about, you know, dying.
Zagreus. He told me that I ought to evade more of your attacks next time. So you just watch your back out there because I know your secrets thanks to Hypnos here.
So he gives unhelpful advice to everyone.
Great. Father's still up there. I hope I haven't been inconveniencing you too much with all the visits to the temple lately, boy. Say, how do you get back? Charon giving you a lift?
It's a good question.
Thus asks the prince his question of the guardian of the gates of hell, knowing full well the multi-headed monster keeps a wide berth of the river boatman. As to all with any sense.
But he gets back here before us, but Hades does not, even though we saw him right before Hades.
Just kidding, boy. You've always been there for me, boy.
We'll deal with the contractor later to see if I can buy anything.
Over here. As you may know, lad, I have a connection to the weapons that you use, having once wielded one of them myself. Of course, not knowing its significance back then, but I digress. Sometimes it keeps in touch, and I have a vision from it to impart.
Oh?
Oh, do you mean a vision from Varatha, the Eternal Spear? That's out of the ordinary, and also a bit concerning. So what did you see?
Well, I saw a great, bearded warrior, bigger than me, pitch black hair, bearing an aspect of Varatha unlike any with which I'm familiar. Then he was gone, but what still lingered were these words. I see you through the eyes of the Crimson Phoenix.
Great bearded warrior. Pitch black hair. I mean, that could be talking about Hades, but I assume he would recognize Hades. I see you through the eyes of the Crimson Phoenix.
I see you through the eyes of the Crimson Phoenix. I don't understand. What's that supposed to mean?
There's one more thing. This was not my first such vision. Long ago, I saw one of Varatha's other bearers. It was you. Your infernal arms. They must be weapons of the Fates' design. They know already who shall brandish them. Now they ask a favor. Seek Varatha. Speak the words. Go.
Okay, we shall definitely do that.
I see through the eyes of the Crimson Phoenix.
Prophecy foretold. Cool. Who else is around?
Fish delivery for the head chef.
Ah, Cerberus is the one on the wall.
Cerberus, featured house servant.
Nice. What do you have for me?
What's up for barter?
Trading 25 darkness for 3 keys? Probably not. Head chef, I've got a fish for you.
Look at what I caught, chef.
2 fish, actually. For a whole bunch of gems. Should I check to see if I've got a prophecy fulfilled? I do not. Okay, then let's just go to the contractor. Plunder troves. Ugh. Update the codex with a handy list of boons for each Olympian. That has some value. Other than that, I think it's just decorations. Technically, the bat cage, I believe, also can be activated. But I don't think it's terribly important. More decorations and then random musics. We'll buy this.
Let's go with this one then. The more I know about the boons I'm offered, the better off I'll be.
And then, do I want to just buy the plunder? Even though I don't plan on using them? Might as well.
I like the sound of this one here, good contractor. Go make it happen.
I've got the gems. Oh, that unlocked. Give the house contractor a break and new jobs. Good. Sure.
How about this, contractor? You've done so much for us, house contractor. Why don't you do a little something for yourself? Hey, that sounds handy there.
Okay. Cool. What did we get? Your weapon's Dark Thirst also gives gems. Claiming gems also gives money. Claiming nectar gives a palm power. That's different than a palm. So palms, you get to choose which boon. I think this just automatically levels a random boon. So not quite as good. Claiming keys also gives something. Fated Authority. Chance to randomly alter the rewards for the next chamber. Claiming Darkness also gives you max life. Some of those are good, but we need to get a lot more diamonds for those. And then some new options. that I think are also just style. Okay. Well, we'll need to save up... Oh, I didn't look at this one. Awards gems after vanquishing underworld bosses. So yeah, we'll need to save up diamonds. But I don't know how to do that because we've basically gotten them all. I do, in fact, know how to do that, but we haven't unlocked that capability yet. To go back and refight bosses for the original rewards again. 441. No, it's going to take us... So I gained like 140 darkness in that run. It's going to take forever to save up to 1,000. So it's probably better to keep making myself more powerful. So Golden Touch kind of sucks. Because I usually have just gone to... Karen right before a boss fight. So then I have no money and it gives 5% of nothing. So it's always just like, you gain 1 gold. So I probably should buy into this one if I care. Means I can start with a lot of gold, but I'd rather boost some of these instead. Raising rarity of boons or doing more damage for having lots of Olympians. I should usually end a run at like 4 or 5 different gods. Probably around 4. So that would be, what, 10% damage per rank? 10% boost in damage is not nothing. Oh, 150, that gets spendy. Versus this one just stays 50 the whole time. Oh, that's just maxed out there. So 20% bonus damage once I get as many boons as I can. And then we'll just
I have no more darkness.
Keep raising the rarity. And at some point I will eventually have 1,000 when there's just nothing else to buy. But I don't think it's a worthwhile spending point at the moment. And greater chance of rare boons is good.
Done.
Nothing to say?
What's the matter? You gone soft or something, pal?
Nope. So...
Varatha, I see you through the eyes of the Crimson Phoenix. A new aspect.
Aspect of Guan Yu. Needs 3 Titan blood. We have none. So... yeah. Your max health and healing are reduced. Max life and healing are reduced by 70%. Dude. So I would start at 30% or 30 health. Heavy attack, explosives, special, life-stealing spin attack. So the goal would be to do the spin attack constantly to just keep stealing life because you've got none. Or is that saying my max life gains would be reduced, but I start out with 100 health. So I just can't grow my health. I don't know. Unclear. I can't buy it anyway. So let's...
I think I'll try this one.
Go with the bow for the darkness. And I do like the aspect of Chiron more than the aspect of Zagreus. Because then we get... yeah, we can get all of the arrows hitting a single target. Which means if I did go with something like Demeter, then I could stack charges, which would be good. Get something like Doom on the first strike and then Demeter on the special. Something like that. Okay. Yeah, let's give it a shot. Another run.